Jake Allen.
Get it, bro. Get it, brother.
Alright, what's up, hooligans? Let's make fun of me. Alright, so right out the gate, I have depression and anxiety.
Yeah!
Why are we cheering for that? Woo! You might not wake up tomorrow. Fuck yeah! Why? No! No, I mean, my therapist, she wants me to talk about it more. She says you gotta talk about these things. So I figure, who better to talk to it about than a room full of strangers that don't know who I am? Yeah, hell yeah. But I was hanging out with my parents the other day. We were watching Law and Order or some shit. And basically the storyline of it was like some kid went to like this pill party, apparently, which is a thing. Where like rich kids go to a party, mix a bunch of their parents' prescriptions on a big bowl and just go to fucking the moon or whatever. Yeah, it's nuts. And my mom watches this and goes, I'm so glad you never did anything like that. I'm so glad you were a well-behaved kid. We live in the southest part of town. That's like a north door, that's where rich people live in. We are so far south, our backyard technically is in the next town over. That is not, we're not doing that. Our pill parties would consist of ibuprofen, Benadryl, and Flintstones gummies from the 90s. I had to buy shoes the other day. I hate when I have to buy new shoes because they have size 14 and a half feet. So usually I gotta order that shit offline. And someone was telling me, they're like, you know what you should order? You should order yourself a pair of Crocs. Pair of Crocs. The most ugly shoe ever created. You want me to make a size 14 and a half one of those? They're gonna send me a rope with that order. Are you serious? I know they're comfortable, but dude, I got too big of feet. I look goofy. I'm goofy enough as it is. Look at this. But something weird happened the other day. I was at a bar. I mean, that's not the weird part. But I didn't know that this is still a thing. You can actually still meet people in public, like not online. Like I was at this bar, shooting the shit, met this cute girl. Turned out she's a botanist. I make the mistake of saying I'm a stand-up comedian. And I know what you're thinking, oh, well, maybe she's into that. That's not the mistake part. The mistake part is that anytime you say you're a comedian, every dude in that room goes, I got jokes for you. No, you don't. No, you don't. Get your goofy ass out of here. You don't have, you and your boys sitting around just shooting the shit. You're not funny, Brad, all right? Fuck off. And that's how all of you look, too, walking up to me. Just, get out of here with that. But so this guy is sitting at the end of the bar and he looks at me and he goes, hey, you're a comedian? I'm like, yeah, I'm a comedian. And he slides a dog treat down the end of the bar and goes, make a joke out of that. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? It's a dog treat. Don't you want to keep this for your dog? And he slides me 4 more and goes, I don't got a dog. Gets up and leaves. I have no idea what that interaction was. Some random dude's like, yeah, here's a bunch of dog treats. Have fun.
That's fucking hilarious.
Anyone here know how to drive stick shift? Anybody here know how to drive stick? No? No? All automatic? Cool. My dumb ass can't drive stick either. But a buddy of mine used to think he knew how to drive stick. I don't know if you've ever ridden in a car with someone the first day driving a stick shift car, but you get whiplash harder than going to a goddamn Slipknot concert. He's sitting there just, he's acting like he's Fast and the Furious. There's me in the passenger seat. I'm like, can we stop off at the hospital real quick? My nose is broken from your dashboard, and I'm pretty sure I severed my goddamn spine. Like, this is utterly ridiculous, man. Oh God, hang on a second, I'm fucking up. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. We having fun? We having fun tonight? Yeah?
Yeah!
Yeah, all 5 of you make some goddamn noise. But no, I work in a bar too, so that's always fun. But like we're kind of in like a weird point in time right now. It's kind of like the off season in my area. We're more of like a vacation town. So we kind of lost a lot of our clientele. So now I'm starting to fuck with people and doing like accents when they come in and voices, because it's funny to me. Like the other day, some guy came in. I'm like, "Hi, welcome to Mash Monkeys. May I buy you a beer?" He's like, "Why is Skeletor yelling at me right when I walk through the door? I don't want to deal with this." He's supposed to be running after He-Man and shit. No, working at a bar is fun. I mean, granted, it's a brewery, so we make all our beer, so therefore I have to be an alcoholic for a living. I'm cool with it. But it always makes me laugh when like people tell me how to do my job that don't do that as a job. Like, they'll tell me like, hey man, I would make this beer this way. Okay, you're an accountant, first off. You deal with numbers. Let the beer people deal with the beer. You stick to your thing. And that same guy knows that I'm a comedian, and he goes, "Hey, say something funny." The amount you tip at the end of every night, like, what do you want? Like, dude, what? You really think it's $3 on an $80 tab cuts it? Fucking. No, you're goofier than I am. Get out of here. I hate going to the drive-thru. I really don't like the drive-thru, all because I had one bad experience. So my friends and I went to a concert, very small basement show. We were like right next to the speakers. You know how it is after a concert, you can't hear anything, you're deaf. My buddy says, "Hey, I have a genius idea. Let's go to Wendy's right now at 2 a.m., get some sandwiches." No, let's just go home. So because I'm not the one driving, he brings us there, we show up, he pulls up so that way I'm in the backseat, my window is at the ordering thing. I can't hear anything because we just came from a concert. He goes, "All right, order me 3 chicken sandwiches. What do you guys want?" I want to go home. I don't want to be here right now. So he's like, "All right, Joe, you place in the order." And he rolls down my window and everything. So I'm like, all right. So the poor little girl at Wendy's is like, "Hi, welcome to Wendy's. Would you like to try our new Asiago bullshit?" I'm like, "No! 3 chicken sandwiches!" And then all of a sudden it just goes quiet. I'm like, "Oh, I probably broke the machine." And I just hear, "Yeah, 3 chicken sandwiches," pull around. I'm like, "Oh, fuck," her voice changed real quick. And then my favorite part is that as he pulls up, I'm still the one dealing with this. And he pulls up so that way, drive through window. I'm over here. I am leaning out of the car, holding on to the "Oh Jesus" bar, like, fucking, can you just reach in, looking like the creation of David, please? And there's this little bitch like, "Oh, almost got it." I'm like, "God damn it. Just give my fat friend his food, shit. I just want to go home. I never wanted to come to Wendy's at 1 a.m. I'm sorry."
Why?
Anyone here? We got weed smokers in here? Anyone like to smoke the ganja every now and then? No, just me. I'm the only degenerate. All right, that's fine.
Liquor?
But all right,
Once in a while. Yeah.
but no. So I used to work with kids, and I made the mistake one day of getting really stoned before work, and we had a presentation by the local police that day come in. So I was like, all right, yeah, this is a good idea. This is a good idea. Eat an edible and snack right beforehand. I smoked half a joint on my way in. Golden.
Why does Daddy have a
Police show up to do like a demonstration for the kids. We always had them come out and they'd be like, "Yeah, fire safety, stranger danger, all that." And then they're like, "Yeah, so we're gonna bring out the drug dogs." And they had 2 had been retired for a little bit, and then 1 had been retired for 3 months. And they told me, they're like, "Yeah, we don't trust the one that's been retired for 3 months just because every now and then her sentence a little bit off, so we had to retire her." And then they proceed to say when she finds someone with something, she'll sit down right next to him. Without hesitation, this bitch sits down on my lap, and there I am going, "I can totally outrun these 3 dogs and these 4 police officers right now." And that's when I realized I was at peak edible. But all right, guys, thank you very much. I'm JP Allen. Appreciate you listening.
Yes, sir.
All right, good job, JP.